It'll be a surprise.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, okay, we got 3 waiting as far as, all right, let me share. Share it out.
Who's waiting?
Why is it not showing? Oh, let me. Okay. See, I got time this morning because ain't nobody in. All right. Share it out on Pinterest. There it is.
Share out.
And there's Monique. There's Monique.
Hey,
Monique.
I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you like that.
And I'm going to share it on my real page. My real. Hey, Derek and Summer. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, Derek.
Hello, Derek.
Okay, I can take that down. Good morning. And
Good
Summer Rose.
morning. David. Derek.
Oh.
NASCAR.
Good morning, Michelle. Oh, Summer. Nearly 140. Is this Lori? Lori, is that you?
Hey, Michelle. Love you, girl.
Michelle, I said nobody was going to expect me to come on this morning. Okay, I can't figure out how to.
Loving us, girl. Michelle.
Okay, I'll look at it, watch it that way.
I get these out of. I'm so crazy. I'm having a crazy day this morning.
Oh, ow, cramp.
My brain's still on tilt.
There we are. You having another one of the back cramps?
Yep. Oh.
Okay, you got Summer Rose is that's Lori, and she had her baby. Beautiful little baby boy.
Lori.
Beautiful.
Everybody recognize who that was.
Well,
oh, okay. Now
well,
I
Lori, it took a while. It took a while to get back. Okay, let me.
Lori.
I also got.
Because it's on that side, don't see the inside. So be very careful.
Yes, I got my umbrella. This got my umbrella ready. This thing pinched me.
Going to a tea party.
Yes, going to a tea party. That thing.
That's that lady in it.
That
Yeah,
thing
I don't
pinched.
know that.
That thing pinched my a whole piece of meat out of my hand yesterday. I don't know how it did it, but okay.
Oh, yay, Michelle. Makes our heart feel good. Oh my gosh, 3 weeks? Oh, geez, time is flying.
Oh, I'm not. Look, Derek.
Superstition.
I'm not worried about that.
That is not an umbrella. That's a parasol. Thank you.
Oh, Michelle. Michelle,
there is different. Oh, how sweet. Okay, who's that on Facebook?
Darlene B. Good morning, Darlene. Good morning.
Good morning, Darlene.
Good morning.
Darling. Love you, girl.
But yes, Derek, I am not superstitious. No.
I told him it's not an umbrella, it's a parasol. There's a
But you know,
difference.
I did wash on New Year's. And MawMaw, I was thinking when I was washing last year on New Year's, I was like, MawMaw, really?
Lord.
But she would always say, you're not supposed to wash on New Year's. You wash somebody out of the family. Well, my goodness. I know good and well I didn't wash 5 people.
Out of the family. You're right.
I haven't heard that one before.
Really? I said,
No.
look, in Australia, it's the next day.
I know.
That's right.
But yes, her baby was 8 pounds 4 ounces, and he is
He was a
beautiful.
big one, Lord. For you, Lord, he was a big one.
Just a little under what my boy was.
Darlene, when you said, who's on Facebook? And Darlene said, me, laugh out loud.
I know.
Darlene, you guys go to
I don't know who it is.
You guys have to go to Darlene's Facebook page, Darlene Buckland. When I tell you, it's the funniest thing. She's got a 5-gallon bucket, and it's got a nipple, like bottle nipples all the way around it. And that's how she's feeding her goats, baby goats. Fill it up with milk, and I'm like, wow.
It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier than hand feeding.
Well, I thought, why didn't I have something like that when I had those 3 wild baby
raccoons?
Yes, because to start with, it was so easy. They was tiny. I could take one out. No, when they started getting a little bit bigger and I'd open that cage, they would all jump on me once. So I'd have to have 3 bottles in my hand and stick it through the cage. And if one finished first, it would nudge to get the other one's bottle. And it was, I'm like, that's it. I told Kevin, I said, I am no longer a raccoon mama. Don't bring me anymore.
When they have a little rabbits and the mother, something happens to the mother, or the mother refuses to feed them, that's what I do. I've got a little thing that I can put the milk in, and there's like 8 teats that the rabbits can get on.
I knew it was going to happen. I'll be right back, y'all. Got one of them telemarketer calls, and I can't hear a word nobody's saying.
Oh, my goodness. Look, I'm so tired of them wanting me. Hey, Mitchell family. Good morning. Good morning. But I get so tired. No, I don't need extended car warranty. No. And that company, I just don't even know. But I don't want car insurance, extended warranty. I don't want none of that. Now I'm getting no ID. It says no ID. And if I'll answer it, and they won't say nothing. So I get back and over and over and over sometimes. And you have to be careful what you guys say when you answer those calls, because they want your voice. They want you to say yes, or they want you to say no. Because with certain things, you could be using your card or something without meaning to. I used to tell MawMaw that. MawMaw just keep talking to them. I know, Darlene, you got to patent that. I'm telling you what. Oh. I just wish I would have. I wish I would have thought of that. Look. That's why I called you Wonder Woman. I told them this morning. Brandy on FaceTime this morning. She had on a hoodie that had a big old symbol of Wonder Woman. I said, "Yep, that's Darlene B." I said, "That's what my husband calls her, Wonder Woman."
Yeah. He does. She is a Wonder Woman.
Mitchell family, I saw you had a new tweet out there. I'm gonna have to look at it. A TikTok tweet. Let's say that real fast. TikTok tweet. See, I can't even say it. Hush, see something. You say it, Sonia. TikTok tweet.
TikTok tweet. TikTok tweet.
I'm through.
TikTok
I'm
tweet.
through with, see, Denise can't even do it. I'm through with you, Sonia.
I did.
We do things like that in my house all the time, so I'm used to it.
Tongue twisters.
But I won't repeat some of the ones we do.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
Yeah. The other day, Casey was talking to. Oh, she says you can buy them for $170, but she made hers for about $50. Well, see, Keevan could have made one, but look, Darlene, Keevan would have made one, but it would have been out of metal. It would have been out of 5-gallon drum, and it would have had metal parts sticking out of it. And Keevan doesn't do anything on a small scale. It's all a big scale. So, yeah. No telling what it would look like if Keevan would have made it.
Girl, it had enough to feed a herd.
Oh no. Oh no. I'll highlight it. You guys, the Mitchell family need our prayers very much because they all have the virus.
Oh my goodness.
So bless your heart.
Bless
your heart.
Yeah.
Bless your heart.
Oh my goodness, honey.
That's awful.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah, happy belated birthday.
Grayscale. Yes, you guys, I bless his heart. He got a happy birthday song sent to him from me yesterday morning. He did. Oh. And Tony, one morning I'm going to have to send you the link so you can come in and watch me paint. So you can watch my painting. But Mitchell family, bless your heart. See, and people still think it's not real. And I was saying this morning, that makes me angry because there are people that have it. And we know someone very personal that he was in the hospital 4 months with it and he didn't make it out of the hospital. I think day before yesterday.
I know. It is. Oh man.
But Grayscale, one morning you'll have to come in and I'll let you watch my painting I do on Fridays. I'm just saying, glue stick and, I guess you could call it multi-medium painting.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, I did send Tony a picture of my hair when I was in, I sent him that.
Yeah.
So all right, Tony. Let's see.
Mitchell family definitely be in our prayers.
Yep.
Y'all will be in our prayers.
Tony, here's on the canvas, and there's some of the painting. So yes, sure enough. Yes, it did look like a bludgeon. It did. But you see, if I bat those eyes very much, I'll end up. It's just on my face right now. And no. Yesterday I was very very, I don't know, nervous. Today I've got a video meeting with Tiffany today at 2:00 my time. No, it's not FaceTime. It's actually video, like it's
Yeah.
on video for that company. So I'll get a
Oh,
20-minute
there. I got you.
So it's a lot easier than me going to the jail.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you guys still have a while. He said they've been sick since the 10th of this month.
Oh,
Oh,
my goodness. Yeah.
Hmm.
He said it was
It can
bad,
take
too.
it can take a long time to get over it.
well, and the bad thing of it is, that guy's the one, he never came back from it. It
Yeah.
damaged it damaged his lungs more than let me
Yep.
see. Doggone it. I don't know why I can't see my messages.
Derek said he sent you a painting.
He did,
He's
but I
working on
can't.
it today.
Yeah, but
If you would.
I'll have to. All right, let me bring up another Facebook page because I have two up.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Oh, I get it.
Mitchell
See
family,
if we
I
can
was sick
share it that
Christmas before last. I was so sick with something. We didn't know what it was at the time, but I know now. And so then a few months later, I caught it again. And that's when they tested. Okay, let me share, screen share. There we go. Very good.
Oh
Are
wow.
are you
That's
using? Go ahead.
that's pretty.
So is that painting? Is it
Oh,
markers? What are you using for that, Derek? Oh, stop. What are you using for it? But that
all
okay,
medium.
all mediums. That makes sense, Mitchell, because I was sick that that December, and then I caught it again a few months later. And a few months later, it was worse than the first time. And that's when I was tested because then they had a name for it.
Yeah.
3
And
times.
yeah, and now I hear my lungs sometimes, they sound grainy. It's a different sound. So as soon as I start hearing that in my lungs, I hurry up and start taking me something because every time now that I end up getting an upper respiratory problem, it's worse than the time before. So for the
Yep.
past 3 years, I've had a real bad upper respiratory infection. And I can't, last time it took me out of the loop for a long time. That's when MawMaw kept saying, well, you need to get back on. And I was like, MawMaw, I can't talk. I can't breathe. But
Yeah.
this week, I think it was, I took my temperature the first of this week. I kept taking my temperature because I felt so bad. And he even would say, baby, are you running a fever? When was it, Derek? We FaceTimed with you and your wife. It was last week, wasn't it? And chills and fever and all that kind of stuff. Mm-mm.
She didn't have a fever. She just had everything that felt like a
Mm.
fever.
Yep.
Oh,
And when they say, "Oh, do you have flu-like symptoms? Does your body hurt every day?" I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, wrong answer. Wrong question to ask.
Yeah. How do you answer that with, yeah,
every day. But you know, when I
that's
get
it.
really, really sick like that and I'm in bed, guess what? My whole body quits hurting because then it's all this. So I'm like immobile in bed, so
Uh-huh.
my body don't hurt, but I can't breathe. Um,
Yeah.
okay. My husband got called yesterday from the nurse because he did blood work, and she said he needs to start taking vitamin D, and something was up high, and he told her something was elevated, and she told him he's got to start taking fish oil. We used to do that every day, and he quit doing it, so he's got to start back taking his fish oil. So I told him, I said, just about everybody has a vitamin D deficiency.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Even if you're a farmer and you've been sent into a hospital, they still give you vitamin D tablets.
Yep. I agree.
Oh, honey, I have to take them.
Yes, it does change your life for sure, because that is when we started having family prayer every night. When Kevin, he hit his knees beside the bed, he was so sick, and he told me he needed me to pray for him. So I called Casey in there too, and we prayed over him. And I was really worried about him. So because of that sickness like that, we just started having nightly prayer every night, which turned into every morning before he goes into work. So,
Yep.
And
yes,
every night.
yep. And last night he he prayed for me, and then this morning he put his hands on me and prayed for me because he knows I wanted to do this. Denise, you've been part of our
What?
night prayer one night, didn't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I would.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was.
And every night Mama was in the hospital too. Kevin,
Yeah,
we would do prayers
nighttime.
every night. Yep. He would call me for night prayers, and so yeah, it does change your life. So us being so sick, it makes you be thankful for a lot of things.
It does.
And
Yes.
so, start out your prayers with uh, thank you for the blessings. And, um, even though we lost 5 family members last year and then 1 this year, you still have to start out your prayers. Thank you for your blessings.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's kind of hard because you're thinking of the tragedy, but there's still the blessings that we might not see, but they're there. They are most definitely
Oh, yeah.
there,
Oh,
because
yeah.
even this morning he got me up out of bed when I was hurting so bad, and to the hot shower. That helped. Um, and today I guess I'll piddle around a little bit more, but I don't think it'll be like yesterday. Yesterday I had my earbuds in, uh, chat with the ladies, and my earbuds in, and Casey come in there, Mom. So it's been a long, long time, hadn't it, Mom? He
Uh,
said, well, first he was coming there. He's, Mom, why are you screaming? And I jumped and I took out my earbud. I said, what are you talking about? I said, I was singing. Well, Mom, I can hear you in there. So then he could hear my, he heard, oh goodness, what is his name? Um, Elton John. And I was playing one where he says, "It's been a long, long time." And Casey come in there because I had my phone up loud. He said, "So, Mom, it's been a long, long time." I said, "It sure has." And he walked, and I said, "Oh, by the way, you used to sing opera with your headphones on when you was a kid, when you was a teenager." So, buddy, we listened to that in our room. And and he got laughing. I said, "Yeah. How many 14-year-old boys sing opera?" But I told Keith and I said, "That's him listening to singing to opera."
My 16-year-old daughter runs around the house singing to herself all the time. And then when she goes to bed, the bird starts.
Oh no.
You look,
So when he walked out of the room, guess what I did? I hit back and I played it over again.
yeah.
So he
My,
heard that song for a long, long time. Oh goodness. But then I put the earbuds back. I didn't even watch TV yesterday. I had my earbuds in and just buzzing around the house. Uh, and then who was it you, Denise, or oh, there's my beautiful, beautiful. Um, one of them asked me. Somebody asked me, was it because I was nervous about today? There's my beautiful, beautiful
Hey, Diana.
Diana,
Love you,
my
girl.
Diana Brianna, my
hey,
Diana.
Diana.
And you guys, that is her new channel. She still has her other, but that is her new channel. She has several new channels. So you go to her page and check out each of hers. But look, just listen. They're not long. She just does little clips and, whatever comes to mind.
She does.
Yep.
Girl, look, you guys, she is knocking it out of the ball game with her college
Bless
work.
her heart. Uh-huh.
I mean, she is knocking out the ball game. And I have to say, I'm proud of you, Diana, because there is no way I could do that. This morning, I couldn't remember how to go from top chat to live chat. It was just,
Uh-huh.
but I know stress can do that. Um,
Yeah.
and I guess until I actually she picks up and I know it went through, like the video chat that she and I are supposed to have today, maybe that will calm me down a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm very I have a lot of anxiety about it. So
Yep.
it's and I can get lost in the music. Oh, but I did listen to the music that Monique and then LizzAnn sent me. It is thank you,
Pretty
Diana.
good.
One was with a Scottish family, I think, and they had the bagpipes. It was beautiful. All right, Wonder Woman. I love you,
Love
Darlene.
you, darling.
Love you,
Love you,
darling.
darling.
Love you, girl.
Oh, I wish I lived
Sweet,
closer because
sweet.
I'd have to get one of them little goats. I would just have
Me, yeah, me too. I'd
Uh,
be in there rolling around in the hay with
if
them.
she's there'd be all out there. You hear me? My daughter would just be all in it.
Yep.
Oh my
Darlene.
gosh.
I mean, Diana. Trigonometry. I can't even hardly say it. Yes,
Uh,
the cores.
no,
They're Irish. Yes,
that
It
just
was beautiful. It was beautiful. Oh, look.
check it out, babe.
Diana, send me the
Cool.
link. If it's not 2 o'clock Eastern time, because I'll be on. I'll be watching for Tiffany to come on at 2 to 2:20 Eastern time. But if you send the link, I'll come in your live stream. I'll do it.
Heck yeah. I've been in there before.
Ooh, see, I never even took algebra.
I did.
I did.
I
That's the
did.
only maths I could do.
I never did. But
I can't do the times tables, but I can do algebra.
We had to stand up in front of the class and do our times tables. And I was
same, repetitive over and over again.
Diana, I was almost went live yesterday. I told Denise, I said, I might go live in a little bit, but no. I did what takes my mind off of stuff. I started doing laundry. I did laundry until I run out of stuff. All right, look, I don't even know if I can say that. Polynomial. Okay, I'm not even going to try to. I would be the same way as you, Diane. What I tell young people,
which I didn't even know what they were. I agree.
all right, in math, what they need to tell these kids when it comes to fractions. They didn't tell us when I was in school this. What they should tell these kids, if you ever think that you won't use fractions ever again, you're wrong. Learn your fractions.
The thing is, the way they teach now is very different to the way they used to teach us.
Yeah. Amen.
Oh my goodness, you guys, I can't even. Hi, Terry. Hey, you guys, I misspelled that, but that's okay. But yes, they need to tell them, if you ever think you're going to build something, and teach them to read a ruler. I cannot read a ruler. Stephen can. But teach them fractions and how to read a ruler.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
My son's doing that at the moment, learning how to read a ruler.
Yeah, and let them know that. Just tell them, son, it's going to come in handy. Just want to let you know it's going to come in handy. You might not think it now.
He wants to be a mechanic, so I said to him, he's going to need it.
Oh yes. But when I really love to cook, and I used to never measure anything, I would just.
I still don't.
Yeah, I mean, I would just cook freehand. I'll call it freehand. But if you, Denise is cutting out. But if you cook from box stuff, or you take 3 boxes of something, and I would have to ask MawMaw, what's 3 of 1/3, MawMaw? Or I'd ask even, and I feel so stupid because I wouldn't know.
I'm having to teach my 16-year-old that with cooking now, and sometimes we've got to sit there and work it out. Sometimes it'll take us 10 minutes just to work it out.
What I do, if I don't know, I'll do 1/3.
It's same.
Me and MawMaw, because I had some people wanted my Brunswick stew.
I sort of kind of measure grit.
I know. I have measuring cups, Monique, but it's like still, if I have to take so many, it's like, okay, how much does that make? Because I have different sizes measuring cups.
And when you're cooking for 7 people, you've always got to multiply it.
which
Oh
now
my God.
that
My
MawMaw never,
cookbooks have stuff all over them.
MawMaw never ate really that much. Me and her could share a meal if we got something to go and brought it home. But I'm finding it's hard to now cook for just the three of us. I
Yeah,
used to cook for,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, Tiffany got where after work she'd pick up Joey here too, my grandson, and he started eating. I said, well, why don't you just start coming to the house and pick him up and eat supper? And, so I would cook for Tiffany and Joey, and sometimes when she was with Russell and his little girl, and me and Mama and Casey, and there was always like my cousin. So yes, 8, 9 people. There was
yeah.
always a room.
I
Okay,
I
yeah,
will
get that
I
pulled up.
I will cook for 7 people, even though there's only going to be 5 of us, and put the other 2 meals in the freezer for those nights where I can't cook.
Yes, we
I
went
have
through.
7, 8. Yeah. A lot of times we have 8 people to cook for. And
All
I'm
right.
telling
Yeah,
you what, even when you go down from 5 to
yeah.
2,
And
you're like,
I can't change it.
damn it,
It's
being able to
stuck
eat
in my
much.
head.
Yeah. None of like when I cooked the chili, the soup, and the Brunswick stew, and I froze all of it.
Yeah,
That made a big difference.
yeah.
We still have 1 gallon of soup left in the refrigerator. Um,
Jeez.
so
Well,
me and Mama one time we did because somebody's wanting the recipe, so we did the Brunswick stew. I said, all right, Mama, we can measure stuff. I said, we're gonna measure this time. I said, only because we need to do a recipe.
Yeah.
And that's what I would call it out. She was writing it down. Hey, Dwayne, welcome.
Hi, Dwayne.
Um, oh, there is my. Oh, look, Sparky Ann, that's on Facebook, talking about love you, darling. I want my stew. Laugh out loud. Chick. I called you. I had you some stew up in that freezer until Kevin ate it. So don't even come at me about that. Look, talk to the hand, talk to the hand. Hey, Force Speed, bless your heart. Force Speed, thank you so much. Thank you for yesterday.
Hey, full speed.
Denise will be back on. Her internet's crazy. Thank you. Bless his heart, you guys. I was going down and trying to, touch base with a lot of people on my Facebook. Force said, hey, Denise. All right, Denise, you there? We can't hear you.
I'm back.
Okay.
It's
There
crazy.
she is.
Telemarketers. Hey, Force Speed, love you, dude. Hey,
But
Dwayne. Sorry.
the Force Speed, yes. Thank you for letting me unload some. There's not many people that I really go into detail with. Um, but I did with you yesterday, and I thank you. I thank you. Um, God brings people in your lives for a reason. Some
Yep.
it's only for a season,
Yep.
but then there's those for a lifetime.
Yeah, they
And
are.
and I'm here. I had somebody tell me yesterday, Darlene, get out of the darkness, just plead the blood of Jesus and just get back on. Is what I had somebody tell me. So I'm not going nowhere. But It does. It takes, each of us. Traci. Oh, you guys. Traci's got a headache. Please, please pray for Traci.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's so Traci's in a mess.
Yes, Traci needs your prayers this morning very much.
She
Very,
does.
very. And then the Mitchell family, their whole family has the virus. I'll say the virus. So pray for them. Elizabeth, I shared the picture of your mama getting married the first time. Let me see if I can find the picture and share it. Let me see. Goodness gracious, let me see. Now, the picture's not of her dad. This is her mama's when her mama married the first time, but I'm still godmother to all three of her children.
I'll be right
Bailey, what is wrong with you? You better calm down. But yeah, I went down memory lane and I had so much on my mind yesterday. It was just overwhelming. Yes, she was married. Yeah, she was married to Aaron. And her oldest son's name is Joey. Really? Really? Come on. You guys, we do a lot. Oh, okay. Let me find that one picture. All right. Let me see if I can share screen. There it is. Can you guys see it? Yes. So that's Elizabeth's mom and her oldest brother's dad. And that's me. I am the bridesmaid that day. Me and my 80s hairstyle. So, yep. I was in like 3 weddings. I was a bridesmaid like 3 times before I even turned 18. And I used to wonder, is it going to be always the bridesmaid, never the bride? I was really wondering about it there for a while. But I just had some of my friends get married. They got married young. But still, Elizabeth, yep, that's her mom. Very short, very short. Elizabeth's not too tall either. Oh, I hear critters. Oh, Monique, you can hear Bailey? Okay. Okay, you guys. I guess I was talking to the coffee maker. Elizabeth, I still hadn't got back with you, have I? I have a video chat with her today. So I got to. I thought I'll have to FaceTime you. It's a lot easier for me sometimes FaceTime than try to type out everything. Yes, Monique, that's what she does. That was Bailey. She makes a whiny kind of a weird sound when she's wanting attention. So she heard Casey up. And I put myself on mute so you guys wouldn't hear me holler for Casey. And all that did was I was talking to the coffee maker. But she's probably in there. She'll get his attention. You guys, Sonia needs your prayers too.
I'm back.
Sonia needs your prayers, and Denise needs your prayers, you guys, because Denise hurts. And
I'm hurting.
oh, I don't hear no critters, Monique. Do you guys hear it?
No, she's not eating and messing with the bag.
That's me. Sorry.
No, you're okay. Oh no, if you're
You
eating,
eat, girl.
you eat.
Eat.
You eat. Yeah, eat, girl, eat. I don't
Eat.
care how.
Eat.
I don't care how
Please
loud.
eat, Sonya. Eat.
All right.
Don't you put it up. You better eat it.
I just hope it
don't
stays
care how
down.
Yes, we hope it does.
Just go down. Oh, Jesus, please just stay down. No, we don't care. Sonya, don't wear a spit and a holler.
I feel like I'm a really loud eater. I'll be back in a tick.
I said she don't wear a spit and a holler. She's teeny tiny. Ooh. Oh my gosh. What? Here we go, Lane. Hey, she's muted. Child. Why can't I hear you? I can hear
I'm
Sonya,
steady
but I can't
talking,
hear
and
you.
I'm on mute. I'm on mute. Food Forest,
Hey.
I was steady talking.
There
Yes,
you
I will put you
I know. Can't hear
on
me.
a prayer list. So 5 months ago, you was given 1 week to live, but hey, you're still here. So Food Forest, I will put you down.
Food for love to you. Glad you're here.
Yeah, I am. Monique, I know. I'm struggling today. I'm struggling. But
I know
Food
you are, baby.
Forest, the Mitchell family, they all have, they're all sick, real bad. So they're in our prayers too.
They all had.
And you know,
Hush.
the doctors can tell us something,
Not you. I'm sorry.
but the great physician knows. You know, he knows the time and the place. We don't. Somebody can tell you.
Nope.
They can tell you, but they really can't.
I don't
You know,
tell you.
yeah, the great physician knows. Good morning, Anamora. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you.
Oh, love you, Anamora.
You guys,
sweetheart.
when I have memories pop up on Facebook and I go back and see what the memories were, I see so many times the first response is from San Juana. And it makes me sad, but it makes me smile because San Juana, she's not in it. She doesn't, now she's got a glorified body. She's not having to go to kidney dialysis every day, and which she'd been doing for 10 years.
Amen, food forest. Amen.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I know he did. No, he did. And what is it? LGG4, stage 4. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what that was. Yes, Anna Mora, you made me, when you popped up, you reminded me of Sanjuana. Sanjuana would be the first one to comment on Darlene B's. Darlene B does a every morning. God bless your morning. And
Yes.
she does a inspirational thing every morning. And every time I think of, Sanjuana used to be the first one. Oh. All right, I Googled it. Oh. Well, you know what? God knows. I was reading, you guys. I was reading what that is. I did, yes. So I have a better understanding of it, food forest. But I believe in miracles. I believe in healing. Even with what happened to MawMaw, and even with other people, I know.
Yeah.
And my uncle lasted a long time. He had, when they caught it, he had blood disease, and they didn't give him very long, but I think he had it like 3 years. He's the last uncle, the last brother out of 8 brothers my mom had. She was the only girl. And a couple Sundays ago, I believe, and I wasn't able to go. So me and Kevin together have lost all of our uncles. So yeah, there's been a lot of loss, but food forest, it shows that oh, hi, bless your heart.
Hey guys.
Bless your heart.
I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy at all. I don't care who my enemy is. I would not even wish this on them.
How are the kids doing with it?
Well, my 13-year-old can't taste or smell. She's slowly getting it back. My wife says she's slowly getting it back. Now, I'll let my wife tell you, Sharon.
I might have said nothing.
Hey, hi.
Yes, hey, look, I've shown up in my house coat. That is fine. How are you? Nice to meet you, Ms. Mitchell.
This is Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. She said, look.
My 13-year-old's barely getting her taste and smell back. My 16-year-old had a real bad cough. She's doing more better.
Oh.
My son had a small cough and stuffy nose, and he has asthma too.
Oh, that's gonna make it worse.
Yeah, the asthma wouldn't help.
Food forest. Well, I am glad that you made it out of the hospital, and I'm so glad you came here. I am glad to see you as well. My father-in-law, he went in the hospital, and we thought he just had pneumonia, and 8 days later, he was gone. He had cancer everywhere. So 8 days, that was it. Mama went in for neck surgery, and the neck surgery went fine, but she ended up with her GI bleed is what took her out. So she was in the hospital 2 weeks and didn't make it home. And 10 of those days I was with her, wouldn't take nothing. I would not take nothing for those 10 days.
Yeah.
I would not take nothing for those 10 days. And, God has his reasons for everything. And, I wondered by me being in the hospital and I have a low immune system. And I thought I would pray, God, please don't let me catch anything. Because you don't know who's went up and visited somebody else.
And you're going to catch something, you're going to get it in the hospital.
Yeah. Yep. So I just prayed about it.
You were very fortunate.
I was blessed to come out of there and not have anything. But God kept me strong for MawMaw.
And you did things you never thought you'd be able to do, but you did it.
That's right. Yep. That's right.
Derek's family had it as well. Mitchell family. His family had it.
It's rough. It's not easy, especially the long as we've been going with it. You know what I mean?
Well, oh, Derek, I like that sun. You guys,
like I said, I'm drinking vitamin C, 200 milligrams, 2,000 milligrams. I'm sorry.
Hey, I took Mucinex, and when I start feeling like I'm going to be sick or something, I will.
I'm sorry. We thought our sinuses were acting up. That's what it seemed like. Oh, that's pretty.
Yep, he added more of
the.
It is. It's really pretty.
Derek, I like that. She said, look, she said, if you put me on camera one more time, dude.
She's going to kill me, I'm telling you. I'm just wanting to show the picture.
Yeah. Honey, believe me, I understand.
How you feeling, Sharon?
Good.
More better than what you were?
Oh, God, I've been up all day yesterday.
You got your cough, right, still?
I still got that, but it's not as bad.
Amen.
Well, all the things you take, kind of you boost things up.
When I Googled,
I've been taking it for years.
When I Googled that food forest, it said it mostly hits men. That disease he has, what he come down with, it said it mainly affects men. And I'm like, I had never heard of that. Welcome back, Monique. Welcome back.
We need to figure out how to get water in here. We need water.
Gotta order it.
But I'm telling you, when I start feeling like I'm getting an upper respiratory problem now, I know what to expect. I drink.
That's what I was gonna say.
No, we need it. We need water today.
Well, we'll figure it out, honey. That's what I was going to say. We thought we all thought we was having sinus issues.
Yep.
And that's what we felt like we was having, sinus issues. And so it started on the 10th, and we just kept on, we took sinus stuff for sinuses and all that. It was like NyQuil and DayQuil, basically, the capsules. And nothing went working. So we called the doctor. He goes, he's seen people come in with sinus infections or colds or flu symptoms or whatever, and turn around and be the coronavirus.
Yeah.
So,
Well, they tested me 3 times, and he was shocked that a test didn't show it, but I know that's what it was. But
Denise,
Yeah,
she's
should I
hurting.
tell
yeah.
should I tell her or should you?
I see it.
What?
I see it.
So
Yeah, I seen it. Oh
me
yeah, I was
too.
watching Sunday horror.
We're watching the time, you guys, because they know.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as I start feeling like I'm
You
getting
with me
congested,
there.
I start drinking water like crazy. I will keep the bottles by my bed, and I drink one after the other. This last time, I started taking Mucinex and what is it? Sudafed.
that's what Sharon did.
Yeah, and this morning I woke up because all that stuff has made me so nauseated and not wanting to eat. So what I do this morning before I even take my morning meds, I go ahead and take that. And I never thought Mucinex helped, and it might not, but I know Sudafed does. But I can't afford to, get any more upper respiratory problems. And some of,
Well, our
especially,
pollen count is high too.
yes, but I haven't even been
It
going
would
outside.
disease. Yeah.
But having RA, rheumatoid arthritis, it's an
You ain't
autoimmune
got her
disease.
outside. You open that door now.
Yeah.
Even
So
does.
it can attack, any of the major organs. And for
Yep.
me, I
And
believe
Yep.
take.
I don't just get a chest cold. Mine automatically, if it goes unchecked, will turn into that.
Same.
Dwayne said, "Hello, Howie."
Same. If I start getting a
Ain't no
sinus
one.
infection, it goes straight to my chest.
With that tooth, that bad tooth I had, it went up into my sinus. Oh my gosh. I had never had a tooth bother me or knock me out of commission for at least 3 weeks because it took a while to get in. So they gave me antibiotics twice.
Yep.
And you guys, I was like a big baby. I've never took so long to get over a bad tooth.
No, look, when the tooth that you were complaining about was an eye tooth, and they come from here, right up from where the eye is, and that's why.
Thank you for Food Forest. And as you're out there feeding the homeless, I just want you to, say a prayer for my daughter because if it weren't for her being incarcerated right now, she'd be out there on the streets homeless.
Yeah.
So how did it come about? How did it go?
We signed a petition to keep her in there. Love you, Food Forest.
Yep.
Yes, me and my husband signed a petition to keep her where she's at until she can be evaluated and put in a place that she can get some help. She thought we were there to bring her home. And even though she's grown, it was like her being a kid again, not wanting to have her tonsils taken out, and us having to tell her we couldn't help it. We had to do what was best for her, that she had to do it. So,
Right.
I could be like a lot of the parents that we could have got her out. But she wouldn't my husband kept saying she wouldn't have made it a week. I said, She would have come here, slept a little bit, which took her shower, slept for a little bit, changed her clothes, and been out the door. I said, and I really don't think she'll make it out there again for very long. I prayed on the Thursday night, God, please don't let my child die out there on the streets. And that Thursday night, she was arrested. So to tell me God can answer prayers right away.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I stated on because this is really a life-changing situation with our situation that we're going through now. It's like I stated before on my live stream. There's always a reason why lives change the way they do.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get your attention a lot of times. That's his way of saying, not, dude. You got to change. Things
And
just got to change.
I mean, we tried the other. She went in to another rehab, but for some reason that that rehab was just she wasn't ready.
Treat like you had a disorder.
And then when
Eating
her
disorder.
when she
Yeah.
rehabbed at a friend of hers house, and then she tried to come here, that was just inching her way back to doing.
Out the door.
Yep. So yes, it was hard to do it, but me and Kevin had to. Well, actually, the judge said, "Look, yes, food forest, they are. That's why, the judge finally said, okay, Mama, I'm going to take, this is not going to be on you." So he told my daughter, he said, we're keeping you there and you're going to be evaluated. It's not your mama's and it's not your dad. And even though he said that, she took it as I just didn't want her home. And I cleared things up when she called me from jail. I calmed her down and explained to her that we had been working on this end to get her some help.
Yep.
And she just didn't know what we were doing, because we were advised don't have any contact until court. And that was a good thing. So,
Yeah.
But I don't know how people judge people. I don't know if some people would say, I don't know how you could leave her in there. But when it's a life and death situation, you have to do what you've got to do. And I sent some
all in your shoes.
I sent some pictures to the girls, Sonia, Denise, Facebook.
Oh God.
The group, the girls,
Oh, yeah. That was awful.
Traci, Lizz, and Denise, and Sonia, and Monique.
Yep.
Okay, Poor Speed.
Love you, for Speed.
Oh, he's back. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? Okay. Ooh, look, mouth surgery. That hurts. So I'm gonna look.
Yeah.
Yes, she's gonna be hurting for days. So
That it does hurt.
but I sent pictures to the girls, and I said, you guys, my daughter is going to die out there on the streets. And and they prayed, and I prayed, and it was very the pictures were very graphic, but it's almost like you had to see the pictures to understand how serious it was.
Yeah.
And so the judge had those pictures too, so they knew it was a life and death situation. She's not street smart. She hasn't been out there. She didn't grow up in that environment.
I got some good news.
We need good news, but go ahead.
We got a sponsor from Washington, D.C.
Yay! Who is it?
He's a buddy of mine that actually makes clothes for a living. He makes pants and shirts and hats and stuff. and he's sending me a bunch of it, and he's sponsoring me advertising the clothing for him.
Well, when I get right in here, and I'm not going to, I want to do it myself because my son had this room in here picture perfect. I mean, it was just perfect. And I kind of junked it up. Not kind of, but really junked it up. But I will start, there's things I want to make. I'm not a seamstress, but there's some things that I can bling up. But hats, I love hats. So it's hats that I want to start selling, They're on Etsy. They're, if you just do the little top hats or there's all kinds. And the more flamboyant they are, the more people want them. For some reason, these high society ladies, not maybe all the time in my country. I'm looking.
I was about to say something.
But over like in England and different places like that, they like the flamboyant stuff like that. And that's what I want to start doing. Yes, and my voice is trying to give out on me, Sonia.
Yeah. You'll sound like me soon.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying is that congestion is crazy.
Not quite yet. Almost.
Did you hear what she said earlier, Sharon? She said she had it before and she had a second go around with it again. And it was 2 times worse than the first time.
Yep. And ever since then, hey, Ben. All right, you guys, I got to talk to Ben real quick. Oh, yeah. And see, even with now, my chest still ain't good. Ben, today will be, I set up a video with Tiffany. So I just pray that she's there. I just pray it goes through. So, but thank you. Thank you, Ben. Last Friday, we had to sign a petition for her to stay where she's at. And it was hard. But, hey, I have slept good. I know where she's at. And so I have slept better. Ben, my ladies are telling me it's been over an hour. And they know I get tired out. And I will, Monique. I will. See, that's what I'm saying. You don't just recover. I think it really scars your lungs.
It does a lot of. It's not just your lungs. There are other people that they've had heart issues afterwards as well.
Yeah, I just absolutely can't get back to my stamina. I can't, and it's aggravating. It's very aggravating. That I just can't. I could push through pain as far as
right.
the arthritis. Yeah, we know if we do something, we're going to hurt, but we're used to that pain. But to not be able to feel like you can get out of bed, or it's over and over. So yes, it's very nasty. It's a nasty thing.
Well, I tell you what, when it all started on me, my eyes, they were burning big time. I've never felt the burnt in my eyes at all like this. But I mean, it felt like my eyes, my eyeballs was going to pop out or something. Mm-hmm. That's how bad they felt.
And see, I didn't think about that. I wouldn't even hardly be able to read text. And I'd tell them, my eyes are bothering me. I said, they're hurting. So it was all of that. And, every time you talk to somebody is something different. And I didn't run a fever the first time. but you don't always run a fever. Hey,
Yeah,
Rhonda. Hey, Ron. Well, one
Now,
time,
here's the
yeah.
strange thing. Since all this has been going on, I've not had a fever at all. But I would wake up the following morning all sweaty and broke out.
Yep. Yep. It feels like for us women, it felt like having hot flashes.
Yep.
And, so that's why the doctor told me. He pretty much said that's what I had, but because the test come back negative, he didn't put it down as me having it. But I watched the Hodge twins, and I might get some feedback, and some people might not like me for that, but the Hodge twins are funny to me. They say what's on their mind, and they don't care. But one of them was talking about he had it, and he said he never had a fever. He said, "How you not have a high fever?" But he said, "I never ran a fever." But he said it's the worst stuff I've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said it is awful.
Yeah.
So, well, she's not home yet. Rhonda said, "Good to see you home, Sonia."
I'm not home yet, no.
But she's gonna make it. Yes, Ben. And now I done said their name. And you know what? I put one of their videos on my Facebook. I never, I don't do political. But I put one of their videos on my Facebook. 2 people right away were very ugly about it. You never say nothing else on my Facebook. Casey Forspeed, he's making it. He's about to go back to work from home, so that's good. But anyway, I told Casey, I said, "Casey, so-and-so put the F word on my Facebook."
Oh.
I said, "We gave him a place to stay.
Yeah.
I've always been kind to him. Why would you go on my Facebook and put the F word?" I said, "Why would you do that?"
That's not nice.
So no, I just took the post down. I'm like,
You be
so
gone.
that's okay, because he'll pop back in. He'll pop back in, and I'll tell him. It don't matter if it's 6 months from now. I'll tell him. I said, "Dude, you said we were good people. So if we're good people, why did you put the F word on my Facebook page? I mean, we've had a difference of opinion. I don't go on anybody else's and say something like that."
No.
No.
That's just rude.
Yeah, so I just don't do that.
Yes.
There's things keeping us starting to post. I'll say, "Baby, don't post that." And he'll laugh. He said, "Why?" I said, "Just don't post that. Just don't. It ain't worth posting." But anyway, I'm stepping deep. I'm stepping deep now, Ben. So I'm gonna jump off.
You're almost 20 minutes over.
Yes, I am about an hour and a half. I am an hour and a half.
Exactly.
But I love you guys, and like I said, Rhonda, Porch Speed, all of you guys. You was on my mind yesterday, and but Porch Speed, thank you for putting up with this for this old lady taking up so much of your time yesterday in text. I love you. MawMaw loved you. And I love all you guys out there. And I just back Monday morning, you guys just pray that I can just shake everything off and get back to business. Get back to business. God's business. But love to all of you. I know, a long Southern goodbye. Love you guys.
Bye.
Love you guys.